Hi, this is Richard Quek here. Welcome to another session of my video. In today's session, I would like to talk about personal development. And the topic is, you need to change for success. Okay? Now, most people will rather die than change. Alright? Look, the food that you eat as well, is it the same type of food that you take? And even they are the same type of people, same group of people that you associate with. So the truth is that we do not like to change. We like to do things that we are so used to, the routine of our life, okay? But if you want to be successful, you need to change, okay? Because if you keep on doing what you have been doing, you are going to get the same result. That's for sure. All right. Now, I'm sure you know the definition of insanity will never happen, because in order for you to have a different result, you got to do things differently. That means you really got to change. Okay. Now, I'll give you a simple example, a few examples here. All right. Now, let's talk about planting. All right. Now, if you keep on planting mango seed all the time, what tree do you get? Mango tree, and it will give you mango plant. Always get papaya. Alright, so whatever that we get in life is because we keep on doing the same thing all the time. We refuse to change. Caught in the house, trying to get out of the house, right? Hitting the head against the window pane. Move to an outlet where there is a there is a hole whereby it can go through. Alright, so a housefly is the same thing. If you keep doing the same habit all the time, no wonder we get the same result. Okay? And our thought as well. Alright, we think the same thing all the time, especially if we think about the past. Alright? And what sort of result you get? Failure. Alright, so that's the reason why we need to change if you want to move ahead in life. Because, like I said just now, if you keep on doing the same thing, you will get the same result all the time. In order to get a different result, you got to do things differently, all right? For things to change, and what are the things that you need to change? I believe the most important thing you need, or most of the time I would say, without even having conscious thought. But they keep on smoking because why? They don't even think about it now. It doesn't go to the conscious thought anymore. It just pick up the cigarette, and then they light it and smoke. All right, so, habits are things that we keep on doing the same thing, without even thinking about it. Don't even have a thought about it. There's no conscious thought. So in order to change, we got to change our habit. And what are the type of habits can make you successful? Of course, success habits. Alright, so you got to change from all the bad habits, alright, and change them to be good habits all the time. That is a bad habit. So if you want to become successful, you got to make sure you change habit. Next time, go for events or for me. Habit of we complain a lot, right? We complain a lot. That is also a bad habit. So basically, you got to take control of your thought, all right, and start removing all the bad habits and replacing them with good habits. Because only with good habits we can change our life and we can become more successful. All the bad habits that we have been doing without even having conscious thought, they are the habits that are creating our life and our future in that fact. All right. So in order to change, you have to change your habit. Okay. Now, the other thing also, what is your attitude like? Attitude also plays a very important. What's your attitude towards success? Are you fearful of success? All right. Or you think that success? You do believe me or not? Some people, they fear success. So are you one of those people who fear success? So what's your attitude towards success? What's your attitude towards failure as well? All right. And what is your attitude towards money? Is money good? Is money bad? Or is money evil? What's your attitude towards money? And also towards people. All right. How do you treat people? What's attitude towards people? So all these are attitude that you have to change, my friend. All right. So you have to change attitude, especially a good example like I talked about previously, right? You got to admire rich and successful people, but sometimes attitude of a lot of they don't like rich and successful people. All right. They condemn rich and successful people. So that is an attitude towards people. Alright, so you got to change all this as well, your attitude. Alright. The other thing is that your belief. What is your belief like? Do you realize we have a lot of limiting belief? You got to change your belief. To me, money is not the root of all evil. In fact, poverty is the root of not brought up properly. They become criminals, they do all sorts of, money can do a lot of things, right? So what is your belief? So you got to change your limiting belief to, no, that's wrong. The past is past. You're paid for it. Why do you have to pay for it again? The future belief must also change as well. So if you want to be successful, you got to change your belief as well. Now, the other thing is environment is very important as well. Okay, environment, where you are. All right. Now, I tell you honestly, when I was doing business there, and it was really tough. But everything started changing when I moved here. All right. But with people who, who complain all the time, who go drinking, who gamble, well, that's what environment is that you mix with. Okay? Like, Jim Rohn says, you are the average person, so you got to change environment as well. Hey, come on, we have the greatest gift. What's the greatest gift? Doing whatever you want to do. It's you who is stopping yourself. So you got to try to mix with the right group of things as well. Come on, you got to change the way you do things, especially in business. All right, you got to change. You got to be up to date. Today, change. All right. Now people are using the internet. People are using social media as well. If you don't change, you are still stuck with the old way of doing things, the traditional new way. Do not fear all this. Get used to it. Remember, the dinosaur became extinct because the dinosaur could not change, cannot adapt to change. All right, so don't be like the dinosaur, my friend. You got to adapt to change. All right, I know I heard of people, above 40, 50-year-old, they say, oh, I don't like to use the computer, I don't like to use the internet. Come on, you are limiting yourself. All right, we can always change. Okay, now the other thing is that even in shopping, all right, have the way of doing shopping changed? That is why a lot of businesses outside there, especially retail businesses, are myself or my wife, for that matter, all right? We buy a lot of things through the internet now. We go to Shopee, we go to Lazada to get the things. Why? Because there are a lot of choices there, and also they're cheaper. And not only are having the big company Walmart is also having problem because a lot of people are going online now. All right. Now talk about books today. All right. All the bookshops today, I think they are having they're badly affected as well. Everybody buy or be left behind, way behind. Okay. So change is very important. Now the other thing I want to go through with you now is quickly, what are the success formula for you? All right, this is a simple success formula that you can practice if you want to. Number one, you got to decide what you want. This is the most important. So you must know what you want in the first place. All right, decide now what you really want. Number two, well, believe it or not, you got to take action. And when I say take action, means massive action, persistent action, consistent action. You got to take action. If you don't take action, thought attract things to you. All right, by your action you will receive it. Okay, so you got to take action. Okay, number three, well, whatever action that you take, okay, the outcome may not be the outcome that you want. All right, so what you need to do is that you need to have feedback, and you need to change out what don't work out, and you got to change, find out what is have to change. Okay, so you need to have feedback, and then will not work, that's for sure, in the long term, right? You got to change. And that is why when people do business marketing or even internet testing, then they see which one is better. So you have to test as well. All right, and testing, change. If you're not willing to change, then you are going to be stuck there forever. Okay, now the last thing I want to say is that, beside these four things, remember, for you, okay, decide what you want, take action, get feedback, and lastly, you have to change. All right. Now, the most important thing of all is that you got to role model people who are successful. Okay. I'm not saying copycat. All right. Copycat is one thing, but this belief. All right. Well, let me tell you, all successful people, how physiology, how they speak, how they walk. That's important. Physiology is so important. Do you see people successful like Michael Jordan? How do they walk? Michael Jordan, they walk. Or even for that matter, Tiger Woods, right? They walk. Successful people all model people's physiology as well. That's the second thing. The third thing, main areas that we use, okay? We visual, okay? Visual, we see that successful ISP people, they got different sequence. Alright, some people, they see first, alright, they feel and become successful. Okay, right, the last thing I want to tell you is that, alright, I'm sure you want things that you never had before, right? Simple. You want things that you never had before, but you want things you never had before, you need to do things that you have never done before. Then what is that all about? You have to change, that's it. Doing what you have been doing all the time, you are going to get what you have been having all the time. So if you want to have things that you never had before, you need to do things. People refuse to change. They do the old thing all the time, you know, they refuse to change. Come on. Technology change, all right, business change, everything changes, all right, but the question you ask is that, have you changed? Most people have never. Also, if you are on YouTube, please feel free to follow me, okay? So that's all my sharing for today, all right? So I will see you tomorrow again. We are going to talk about internet marketing, all right? So this is Richard Quek here from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.